going to be doing a prom tutorial for you guys, and it's going to be a very soft smoky eye, something that's not overpowering and crazy for those of you who don't feel comfortable wearing like a dark smoky black eye, you know what I mean? So this is the look that I came up for you guys today. Did I say that right? Okay, I hope I did. But anyways, it's just basically silver and dark brown and like, you know, just a mix of golds, browns, dark colors, but not dark blacks. Do you guys get what I'm saying? So, if you guys remember Alexis Shea, she used to have a YouTube. She was a beauty guru who had funny, gorgeous videos, and she deleted her YouTube, but she's actually back. And if you guys do remember her, then you guys can definitely check her out right there. I'll put the link right at the bottom here in this little info box down here. But her and I are teaming up together to do prom series, and so if you want something that's toned down, this is the toned down soft smoky eye. You can go ahead and watch this video. If you want something that is more dramatic, you want a dramatic smoky eye, then definitely watch her video. And I'll put the link to her video and the link to her channel right here. Subscribe to her. Stay tuned for more of our series because we're going to be collabing. We're going to be working together with, you know, different looks and stuff. But this is just my look. And I hope that you guys enjoy it. Also, if you guys want something with color, there is a girl who's also a beauty guru here on YouTube. Her name is Sydney Jones, I believe, on YouTube. I'll put her link down here. Also, she did a purple smoky eye for prom. So just to get you guys some prom ideas, just to get it out there. I know my prom is this weekend, so I'm excited. I'm going to be doing makeup for prom, so it's going to be really fun. But if your prom hasn't passed yet, here's some good ideas for you. If it has, I'm sorry. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video. Okay, so ignore the background, just kind of getting stuff ready. Like my prom dress is over here on this side in that bag, and there's my shoes and everything. Prom is this weekend, so I'm going to try to get some tutorials out for you guys. So yeah, like I said, mine is going to be the more wearable smoky eye, so it's not going to consist of any blacks really. It's just going to be silvers and dark browns, just for people who aren't really comfortable with putting black on their eyes, because some people it's a little overpowering for them. But I'm not going to talk too much because I want to hurry up and get this done. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take from Bitch Slap Cosmetics, it's their Corrector and Lite, and I love this stuff. I use it all the time. And I'm going to put this under my eyes and on my lids, and then we're good. Okay, so I'm going to blend that in. Okay, and the one thing that you want to make sure that you do is that your face is very moisturized. I use Cetaphil moisturizing lotion, and you just want to make sure that you have a really moisturized face because I'm going to be using liquid foundation, and you really have to have a nice even base on your skin to use it because it'll make things a lot easier for you. So I'm just going to take a pump, maybe even just half a pump on my finger, and you want to make sure that you shake it so that you shook it, okay? And I'm just going to take this and I'm going to apply 3 dots to my face. One on my nose, one up here, my forehead, and one on my chin. And I'm just going to blend this in with my fingers. Now, you don't have to use your fingers. You could use brushes if you want. I'm taking out my nose ring. It keeps getting pulled. It's kind of a long one. And the foundation that I'm using is the Revlon PhotoReady foundation, and mine is in Natural Beige. Good. Okay, and then I just kind of use my own... It's foundation as well, but it's not, you know, it's not too much for me. It might be too much for you guys, but it's not too much for me. So just, if you want to use a translucent powder, go ahead and use translucent powder. But I'm using from Physicians Formula. It's called Natural Beige. And you're going to take a little bit of that on a kabuki brush. You don't even have to use a lot. See that? And we're just going to kind of go over the face just to kind of act as your translucent powder. If you want to use translucent powder, go ahead and do that. This is going to help set your makeup. Now I'm just going to go ahead and finish off my face before I go on to everything else because the eyes are going to be more important than, you know, the whole face. The whole face is important on prom night because you're going to be taking lots of pictures and you're going to want to look gorgeous and you don't want any part of your makeup to look bad. So, I mean, I'm going to focus on the face, but mostly on the eyes. So I'm going to be using a blush from e.l.f. and this is called Berry Mary. And I'm going to take it on a big fluffy face brush from e.l.f. And I'm going to smile. I'm just going to kind of put blush right here, you know. Okay, and then you're going to contour. And for contour, I'm going to be using from Too Faced their, what is this, Pink Diamond Edition Shadow Jewelry Box. And I'm going to be using this dark contour color right here. And an angled brush from e.l.f. And you can see that it's really contouring that nicely. This is really good to contour your cheekbones for, just to contour your whole face actually. I actually go right on the temples and I go into the hairline also. And this is going to make your face just look even more, you know, photo ready basically. So I'm going into my hairline and I'm going into my cheekbones. And you can do your jaw if you want. I don't really do my jaw. It's not really a big thing for me, but if you want to, you can do that. And then I'm going to be using this blush brush from Raving Beauty. And I'm going to be using these light colors here. I use them together. They're like a highlight color. And they're matte. You want something that's matte. You don't want any shimmer because you already have shimmer from your blush and all that. And it's not really the best thing to have a lot of shimmer on your face when you're taking pictures. And this is just going to help me blend my blush and my contour together in my face so that it's not really heavy. You know what I mean? Because look at this and then look at this. Looks a lot neater and a lot more blended. And it's just more attractive basically. Okay, now for the eyes. What I'm going to be using is going to be both from BitchSlapCosmetics, and this is called the DeviousBitch palette, and this one is called the HeartlessBitch palette. And I'm just going to be using these two palettes primarily for my whole entire look. You don't have to use these two palettes if you don't want to, because, you know, sometimes we can't always afford to get these kind of palettes and makeup. But from this palette here, which is the Heartless one, I'm going to be using this dark brown. So if you can find something that is a really pretty matte, dark, kind of chocolatey brown, you can use that. And then from this one, I'm going to be using this silver right here. And it's basically, it's not very shimmery, it's just a dark silver. And a little bit of this white, but not too much of it, so it's not really a big deal. Just whatever colors you guys have, you want to use them. Okay, so I'm going to prime my lid with my Physicians Formula Concealer. This is what I use. If you have more oily lids, for a night like this that you want your makeup to stay on all night, you really don't want to use concealer. You want to use something that is a dry formula, such as I can't think of it right now. Urban Decay Primer Potion. You definitely want to use something like that that is more of a dry texture. That way your makeup will be able to stay on all night and you won't have to worry about creasing or anything like that. The reason why we put a primer on, of course, is because it stops your eyeshadows from creasing and it makes everything a lot more pigmented, and you definitely want really good pigmentation on prom night. You want your eyeshadows to stay on all night long, through prom, through the after parties, you know, everything, okay? So that's why you're going to put, you know, a really good base on there. This is just something that I use. This base never creases on me, so this is why I use it. I don't have oily lids, but I don't have really dry lids. They're in between. They're not really dry, but they're not oily, so this is what I use, and it works good for me. So for my lid, I'm going to be using this silver color. So if you guys just want to go ahead and get any silver color that you have, and I'm just going to apply this to my lid. And you want to make sure that you really cover that lid, because like I said, you want your makeup to look basically perfect for prom night, you know? You got to look your best because it's your prom, junior, senior prom. If you're a senior, it's especially important. I can't even talk, you guys. I'm so like just jittery right now. But anyways, and yeah, so you want to look especially important because it's the last prom night, last dance of your high school life. Woo, you know. But yeah. So I'm going to apply the silver all over my lids, just like that. Then you're going to be taking the white, and this is actually a really pretty matte white, and I'm just going to use that same brush. I don't even care. And I'm just going to kind of bring that white in my inner corner, just like that. And this is going to help kind of open up our eyelid, or not our eyelid, but like our eyes, open it up a little bit to have some white in there, not be completely dark, you know, just like that. Okay, then I'm going to be taking a crease brush. You want something that's, you know, really nice. It's just a nice crease brush like this. It's not super fluffy, but it's really soft and really good for blending. And you're going to take that dark, like chocolatey color, and you're going to roll your brush in it like this. See, I'm just kind of rolling it. I'm coating the whole brush with this brown color. And I'm going to start from my outer corner here, and I'm just going to kind of bring it in from the outer corner about halfway on the lid. And don't worry about the blending it right now. You can worry about that when you're done, but there. And then you're going to take your brush and you're going to blend it. So just kind of, all I'm doing is basically rubbing it like that, like this. And you're really going to blend that color out nicely. Okay, now it's going to look like this, and I know, it's not blended or anything like that. Don't worry about it. But the one thing that I forgot to tell you guys is you're going to use a golden color or something closer to your skin tone. You definitely can you can rearrange these colors to go with your skin tone as best as possible, okay? And so for me, this golden color is going to be a shade that's a little bit more golden and more brown than my skin tone, but it pretty much blends with it. And I'm going to take this and I'm going to put this golden color in the crease. And so this is going to help me blend my gray to my dark brown and help me just kind of blend out the whole look. Alright, so then it's going to look like this, and you're going to go ahead and go through with your dark brown again and reapply, mostly working on the outer corner right here. Okay, so you're going to just pat and kind of brush like that. And again, you're going to pat and then brush. A smoky eye is basically about the blending. You're smoking everything out, you know, and that's the whole point. So I'm going to just kind of peek mine out like this. Give them a little peek here. See? Peek. And then you're going to take your blending brush, and I didn't put any more of that golden color on there, but I'm just going to blend this out. Okay, so then it's going to look like this when you blend everything out. And you're just going to take an angled brush, go into that dark brown, and take it right under your eye, right there, and right here. And then just kind of clean your brush off so there's nothing left. And basically just kind of blend it and smudge it out. Now for a highlight, I'm just going to use something that is shimmery but more skin tone, so that when you take pictures, it's not going to be like a whole thing of shimmer of color. You just want something that's going to be about your skin tone but has shimmer in it. And when you're working with this, I used matte colors like here, and the gold was it has a little bit of shimmer, but it's not too much. The only thing that was really shimmery was the silver on the lid. And you don't want to have way too much shimmer, because when you're taking pictures, shimmer doesn't really look the best in all pictures, just saying. So the highlight, you do, however, want to shimmer so that it can stick out the most in your look. So I'm just going to highlight my brow. And I'm using Sparkle Beige from RavingBeautyCosmetics, at least. So I'm going to go ahead and line my lids, curl my lashes, and apply mascara, and I'll show you guys the completely finished eye look. So I'll be right back. But also, if you guys want to, this is what I just did, is you just kind of like bring it out a little bit from the outer corner and just kind of give yourself this little like dramatic little V up here. You don't have to do the outer corner V, but you can just bring your eyeshadow out. So just a little if you wanna. Okay, so this is the finished eye look. This is with the eyeliner, the mascara, all that. My hair's kind of like bleh. I put my dress on for you guys and some earrings just so it could kind of look a little bit dressier. Now this is just option number 1. You don't have to put any eyeliner at the bottom of your eyes, and this will keep it really simple, really, you know, I know it's going to be a smoky look, but this will keep it a little bit more neutral for you guys. And then you could just do a really nice soft lip. Now normally people will do a you know, more nude lip or whatever. Me, if my makeup isn't super smoky and I want to just kind of work up my whole face, I'm going to go with something a little bit soft but still colorful. So I'm using a really pretty matte pink, and this is from Revlon, and it's called Pink Pout. And I'm going to put that on my lips. Gorgeous. Just like that. And then I'm just using Pink Kiss from e.l.f., which is a really pretty pink lip gloss. So it's still soft, but at least it has a little bit of color to it. So here is an option. A second option would be to take black eyeliner and put that on your waterline. And see how it just kind of makes a little bit of a difference? It kind of closes up your eyes a little bit. It also makes it look a little bit more dramatic. Or you can go a different route and open up your eyes a little bit more by adding a white eyeliner. And you would take your brown, and I don't really have it with me, so I'll just use, and apply it a little bit darker under here and blend it a little bit more. And that'll kind of just open up your eyes. So if you want something a little bit more, okay, hold on, a little bit more open, kind of makes your eyes look a little bit bigger, if you guys can tell. There, that's easier. Or if you want to go with something a little bit more, wait, that's my eye. Okay, this one. A little bit more closed, a little bit more dramatic. Or you could always go with the first one and just do no eyeliner whatsoever at the bottom. I know it looks really weird because I have both of them, but those are your guys' options, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that it helped you guys a little bit to do something for prom. If you want to go smoky but you don't want to go all out with black and looking super, super smoky, I hope this was something good for you guys. So you guys have a nice day, and I hope you guys enjoy your prom when you guys go. If it already passed, I hope you guys had the time of your life.